Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Johnson wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Rides the back on the option to give. Gets away from one. He's got space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground and he gets north fast.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Fights off a defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right back to it. There he goes. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? Third down, kind of manageable situation. Not too far, not too short, where maybe I can...
They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on first down. He fires to the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They've marched to the red
Oh,
zone, and
shit.
here they go. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Alvarez. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggie.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He leaves it with his back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
this is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Alvarez. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light the scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the misfire, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense. They're really not...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Aggie. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the 1st half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Complete to the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Plucks it out of the air. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Texas A&M going up tempo. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Alvarez. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment defense.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback keeper. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
He'll start this third quarter with a run. Gets it past the marker. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Looking for a man. It's Alvarez. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. And down he goes back at the 3.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll go right back to him. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on hat to go get that first.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme away.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Gives it to the back on the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to get the corner. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking downfield, it's Kingsbury. Using the quick game. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Working that left side now.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Oh, better look out. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right.
Breaks into the open. The 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Scanning the field, it's Kingsbury. Fears the pressure. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.